Well, what are we doing here? Except a little bit of a warm up. All right. Hey, when you're doing behind the neck shoulder press, man, I can't express this enough, but just take your time with it. Feel that range of motion. What you didn't see here is probably about 3 or 4 more sets with 135, just rotating the shoulders and getting them loosened up. Again, for me, this is one of the greatest exercises for range of motion for the shoulder and keeping that longevity and that youthful joint. So then we hit some decent weight. Again, you can see the full range of motion here. I take it down, relax, and restart. For me, stopping and starting is going to develop more muscle for me, also that range of motion. Look what Daddy got. Oh yeah, Mona hooked me up, put in a new cable machine in the castle. It's not really for me, it's for tightening in about 6 months. Now what we're doing here is a little front and behind. Little side laterals. You're gonna like this. You can do this with a cable. You can't really do that with a dumbbell unless you got a bench or something you can lean back on. Again, this will be your power movement right here in front of you and the isolation movement behind. So today, shoulder press. Go back to that for a second. Let me just give you a heads up on that. Was 5 sets of 5 at my working weight. Now on the side laterals, we're hitting about 8 in front and 8 behind. Now you can do this either way. What I recommend is doing it the opposite of what I was doing. And I'll explain why in a second here. But let's jump on over to this rear delt. Got to get the rears in. And again, I'm okay with you guys actually starting with rear delts. Here I'm kind of doing it to the second to last exercise. Hit 8 to 12 reps and then some fun upright rows. And I loved this machine today when I was doing my upright rows. You can really feel it from the front to the back. It's incredible. If you do this right, you can isolate the whole shoulder. I know most of people say it's just a middle shoulder workout. Look at my boy here, the Coltonator. Look at his elbows. I need his elbows leading this motion. See that? Elbows come first. Boy, am I out angling him on this one. He's not going to be happy about this. But he's a 200-pound guy. Good 6'2", 6'3" boy. All right, now you can see the change up here. The change up went from the front and side to the rears and the traps. So just leaning forward like that changes it up. For me, I would go more of the rear delts on this and the side relative to the front, all right? Then we're gonna do a little flip-flop. Remember what I said earlier about doing the side laterals? Oh, look who made the cut. You guys have no idea. Serge is like the most intense training partner in the world, and he's playing video games in between us training. That's gotta be just a plus. You gotta enjoy that. Those kind of training partners, really find them, and when you find them, kick them in the head and kick them out of the gym. All right, back to the training. He starts behind. This is what I want you guys to do. Start behind, because it is a tougher exercise. All right, you can see how much tougher it is. Or it's just Colt's kind of weak. But either way, 8 to 10 reps, keep it behind the back, and then you can take that same weight and it's easier in the front and then you just burn it out. There we go. I love that. So you guys fully understand. So do the harder one first and then finish with the easier one. You know what? Right now you guys don't even know this, but Mona's looking over my shoulder just nodding at Colt's shape. Look at that. And he's crying now. That's it. Thanks, guys. Subscribe. Have a great day. And hopefully this is up before Easter.